What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, I got some more information about the case of the missing 6-month-old baby, Nnakai Pratt, that was found recently. Yesterday he was found outside of his apartment complex after his father, this man over here, Antonio Pierce, has was caught in a lie saying he was robbed, and they came and took the child. Now the mother's been arrested. Her name is Nnakai Pratt, and that's the picture of her right there. She also has charges, which we'll get into tonight. This story broke over the weekend, really hit hard on Monday. Here it is Thursday, and the details still keep coming in this tragedy. I want you guys to take a look at what the mother's charged with and how bad this situation is. I mean, common sense, it's a bad situation, but these two people right here should have never been allowed to breed, let alone bring a child into the world that they cared nothing about. Take a look at this.
It is a murder case that has rocked the Clayton County community to its core. Right now, the parents of a 6-month-old baby are facing charges in their own child's death. I'm Brooks Baptiste.
And I'm Syria Sandlin. Atlanta News First Don Shipman is live with the First Alert breaking news tracker outside the Clayton County Jail. Don, you've been going over both of the parents' arrest warrants.
A long list of charges for both of them facing charges, both of them right now inside the Clayton County Jail. Let's start with the father right here, and this is what we learned by reading through that arrest warrant, and this is what we've learned. So he's charged with murder. Clayton County police allege that Antonio Pierce killed his 6-month-old son, Nnakai Pratt, and tried to cover up the brutal crime by saying that he was robbed and the baby was kidnapped. Police had said from the start that Pierce's story just didn't add up. He was first arrested on making false statements and then hit with that new charge, including malice murder. The baby's mother, Nnakai Pratt, is now under arrest too. She's charged with party to a crime and making false statements, among others. Authorities say that she intentionally tried to mislead police and conceal her baby boy's death. Nnakai's body was found Tuesday in a trash bag in the woods behind a Riverdale apartment complex. Police say that he had a head injury. People who live there, they're still trying to make sense of this crime.
I'm heartbroken. You know, these little ones, they just, the families that live here, they do love their kids. This is a very family-oriented place, but the kids, this is going to hurt the community really, really bad.
And we've learned that Nnakai's twin sister is now in the custody of Georgia's Division of Family and Children's Services. We're live here in Clayton County. Don Shipman, Atlanta News First.
Developing now, 6-month-old Nnakai Pratt's parents are now both facing charges in his murder. 11 Live's Marissa Sarback has been following this story every step along the way, and she's joining us now live from outside of the sheriff's office with some new information on this investigation. Marissa?
Yeah, Jennifer, this literally just came in moments ago from the sheriff's office. We have gotten the mugshot of Nnakai Pratt's mother, Nnakai Pratt, as well as the arrest warrant documents. And that arrest warrant states that she was concealing the whereabouts of his body and concealing the death at all. It also says that she was concealing money from the officers that were investigating that alleged robbery and kidnapping, and also making a false statement to police. A small cross now marks the spot where crime scene investigators recovered little Nnakai Pratt's body Tuesday night, along with a memorial where people are leaving notes and teddy bears to honor the baby. The father, Antonio Pierce, is facing 9 charges in his son's death, including malice murder, cruelty to children, tampering with evidence, and concealing a death. The mother, Nnakai Pratt, was seen talking to detectives on Sunday when Nnakai was first reported missing. On Wednesday night, she was charged with making false statements, obstructing an officer, and party to a commission of a crime. We've also learned she's lost custody of Nnakai's twin sister, who is now in the care of the Department of Family and Children's Services. Georgia adoption attorney Catherine Sartain says stories like this are tragic, knowing Nnakai could have had a different outcome earlier in his life.
Georgia does have a safe haven law, and so if a child is under 30 days old, they can be placed at a medical provider or a police station or firefighter's office with no liability to the mother.
Sartain hopes any parent who can't care for a child decides to utilize the help from Georgia's Safe Haven Law or one of the many state or private adoption agencies in the region. She got into this line of work because it's personal.
I kind of got into adoption because I have 2 siblings who are adopted. And I tell people, you know, I remember distinctly being a little kid and them placing my brother and my sister in my arms and being like, okay, I'm big sister.
Nicolette Pratt as well as Antonio Pierce both have their first appearances in front of a judge here at Clayton County Court tomorrow. And we are expecting to learn more information within the hour on Antonio Pierce's arrest and the details behind Nnakai Pratt's murder. We'll have all of that information for you coming up tonight at 6. Reporting live right now at Clayton County Court, Marissa Sarback for 11 Alive News.
Absolutely shameful. Now I'm going to tell you something, guys. Let's look at this for what it's worth. This woman knew this man killed her baby, right? Regardless if she was with him, in a relationship with him or not. No, he killed the baby. He took the baby out of the house in the middle of the night. Walked through the dark, right? Guess he couldn't see his way good enough around there in the darkness. Dropped the baby off against a fence where it's a house right there. Discarded your kid like trash next to somebody's fence to sit there and decay and fester. And then all of a sudden, he come back in the house. You don't say nothing. None of y'all called the police. The neighbors had to call the police. What kind of people are these? Then on top of that, a bunch of lies. Oh, masked gunmen. They took me at gunpoint. They robbed me of my valuables. They took me in the apartment. Robbed me of my weed. The weed was in the trunk. So was the money. They found weed in your house and money in your house. Something ain't sound right. Now, your wife, your girlfriend is taken up. Lost custody of her other child, the other 6-month-old. Because Nnakai was a twin, had a baby sister. Now she's in the system. You're sitting up here a fucking liar. Your girl sitting up there, ride or die with the dumb shit. Look at her now. I would show them both the flowers. They wasn't parents to begin with. They just had kids, just breeders. Look at this. She charged with lying about the body location. Killed your baby and told you about it. You was there when he did it. Concealed drug money. Bitch, don't worry about the baby. Just get the money in the weed. 12 coming. And made false statements to police. Supporting the lie of your dumbass boyfriend. Baby daddy. Think about that. What was more important? Chasing dick or your own damn child? Seeing it? Bunch of people putting their motives ahead of the lives of their children. Now, I got to say something. Now, they brought up this safe haven law stuff. I think they just put that out as a PSA in the story. But Nnakai was 6 months old. He wasn't 30 days old. So that was the limit. So I don't even know why they brought that up, but I guess they just wanted to get that out there. But, I mean, we are in some trying times, ladies and gentlemen. Cruel people out here. And a lot of them are parents. Don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. And they're allowed to raise children. And then we wonder why we see some of the most nutcase crimes, vicious crimes out here by a lot of younger people. Because a lot of times they was raised by this type of shit. How many times you ever met somebody say, yeah, my daddy was a drug dealer. He was this, he was that. This nigga pushing pounds. 5 cars. Neighborhood maintenance man and weed man at the same time. Sickening. His mom his baby mom, ride or die with him. Got 2 babies, didn't think about the future of them at all. Only cared about himself. That explains why they took them 5 cars away. Because they found, like they said in the initial report that I did days ago, they looked in the car, made a face. I don't know what was in that. The lady said, I don't know what was in that trunk. But they took them cars out of here. Just like they said in another video I did, somebody lying. Yeah, both of them. Now look at them. It's crazy. I'm anxious to know what her age is. Because this type of dude usually fuck around with girls that are gullible and much younger than them. He's 38. I want to know what age she is. Another thing is this. These people were the father was supposed to go to court next month for the murder of the child, right? Because they already found the body yesterday. They had pushed him early next month, to go to court for the body. They pushed that shit all the way up to the day, and then now they pushing it to tomorrow because they added the mom to it. It's like a bad dream that never ends. The only person that lit a nightmare was this little boy right here. And that's the part that's heartbreaking. He didn't pick his parents, but they picked this ending. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, man. I will see you in the next video. Take care. I am tired.